What is up, everyone? It's Ricky 572. We're returning to the chance. Today's February 2nd, 2023, and we're gonna hop on and do a quick market watch. So today we're gonna be talking about a couple pre-sale prices up on Tcgplayer. I wanted to do a market watch and wait for YGO Daily to put their pre-sales up, but apparently I heard that they're not doing pre-sales for Photon Hypernova. I'm not really sure why, but that's just what I heard. So we're just gonna go and check Tcgplayer out. And compare it to like Gamer's Choice and like Tier Zero. Honestly, though, Tcgplayer prices are always pretty high, so I would definitely recommend just going on Tier Zero or Gamer's Choice to buy your pre-sales if you're gonna go play the pre-sale game. But it looks like Tcgplayer has the Mirror Jade up for $600 for the Starlight Rare. These I think Gamer's Choice had them for, let's see, $300, so that's double the price of that. We have a Rise Hard at 400. Gamer's Choice had it at 300, so 100 more than that, almost 100 more than that. Gold Pride, that's like the probably like the worst Starlight you could pull from the set. It's at 318. And do we have sales on it? I hope we don't. Who's paying that? Who's paying 314 for that? That's crazy. But then we have the Tri Brigade at 250. On Gamer's Choice, it's 130. What else? The new Fusion Dragon is at 250. I think that's pretty close to what that was, 230. So it's not too crazy. And now we go on to the secrets. So Triple Tactics Thrust is at 80 here on Tcgplayer, which is actually not too crazy because I expected to kind of hit like that $60 to $70 mark, and it's one of the cards that you need a 3 of, so it's not too crazy at $80. They have it at $80 as well, and then Tier Zero had it for, what did you have it at? Triple Tactics Stars. They had it at 57 actually. Damn, that's pretty. That's good. That's good. I expect the card to hit like that $60 price point upon release, maybe even go higher, because you don't know how many people are gonna play it. It's a 3 of in a deck, and it's a staple that lets you get any spell card or trap card if your opponent activates a monster effect. So it's pretty good. $80, it's I guess reasonable. Pressure Planet right Sot is the new field spell for Kashtira. So I expect this to be like the probably the most expensive card for Kashtiras. I wouldn't be surprised if this hits like $100. So it's at 75 right now. I guess that's not too bad for pre-sale either. I mean, I would feel more comfortable buying that at like $60, but $75 if you're gonna play the deck and be meta, then I guess go for it. And then we have Cashier Theosis. That's their other secret rare, so $60 for that. We have Cashier Rice Heart. I definitely will wait for that to drop. I think like $25 is a good price for it. Gravekeeper's Inscription. I honestly like this card because it's like a floodgate, and it's really hard for your opponent to negate it because you're going first. You're going to play this going first. So if your opponent doesn't have like something to negate a spell, what was it, like Herald of Greenlight or something like that, then they can't they can't negate it basically. So I expect this to hit like $15. Not too many decks are going to be able to play it unless they are playing like Flunderies or like Exorcisers or something that doesn't rely on the graveyard. But yeah, I don't expect it to hit too high, maybe like $15 to $20. Cashier Rise Hard, I expect these to hit like maybe $15 to $20 each because they're both ultra rares. Big Welcome Labyrinth, I could see it hitting like that $20 mark or staying around that $20 mark because the other ultra rare is around like $40. So I wouldn't be surprised if this sticks at that price. Gigantic Champion, these were actually like around like $10 on Gamer's Choice a couple of days ago. They actually raised the price on it to like $13. It's one of those, if you're playing like a generic rank 4, you could easily go into it with Merrymaker and add a Regulus. So I guess that $15, and it's only a 1 of, so $15 is not too bad for a 1 of. I would have rather paid $10, but it's a 1 of. Galaxy Photon Dragon, I don't think these are going to be too popular, so that's too high for me. Rimbrum, definitely too high. It's $17 here, it's like $10 here, and it's probably not going to be played at all, so yeah, wait for that to drop. What else are we looking for? Anything else that's good? Is this a new? Yeah, this is a new Fusion Dragon. It's at $9 here, and it's at $10 here. So I mean, I guess some cards are pretty fairly priced on Tcgplayer. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about these pre-sales. Are you going in on the pre-sales, and what are you going in on? And also let me know if you're buying off Tcgplayer or you want a Gamer's Choice or Tier 0 to buy them. But yeah, YGO Daily is not going to be dropping their pre-sales for this set for some reason. So yeah, we're just going to go along with it. So as you guys know, OTS 21 dropped and 3 of the ultimate rares got revealed. So we're going to take a look at one of the first ones. The first one being Tier Elements Rhino Heart. So Rhino Heart was at, I think it was sitting at like $6 to $7. So there's not too much change in Rhino Heart. It's pretty cheap. So 6, 7, 8, 7, 830, 834 with shipping. So it's not going too crazy. It's not decreasing, it's not increasing, it's just staying kind of the same. And I think this because it was already cheap, and you only play this like a 1 or 2 of, well, at least in my experience, you only play 1 or 2 of these, so it's not going too crazy, and it wasn't too crazy to start with. So I don't think these will drop anymore, because the other ultimate rare that got released, I don't think is gonna hit over like $50 to $60, so it's gonna be pretty cheap. The next card we're gonna be talking about that got an OT print in OTS 21 is Sprite Blue. So Sprite Blue actually started to decrease a little bit. These were around like 45-ish last time I checked, and they're starting to hit that $40 mark. People are starting to undersell 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. So yeah, these are starting to decrease. These will probably hit like $25, $30 again. Probably after next week when this OTS set actually releases. So yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised to see them hit at that $20 to $25, $30 mark maybe. But the OT, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like $60 to $70 as well. And the last ultimate rare that got printed in OTS 21 is Cash Tier of Fenrir. I know we expected the unicorn, but it wasn't unicorn, it was Fenrir. And I actually saw a leak of this the night before like everyone found out, so I panic sold these, and fortunately I was able to get that $60 price for Fenrir. And right now they're dropping down to that $50 mark for 52, and then we have some listings at 50, 51. So yeah, they dropped down under 60, but I was able to panic sell them at a certain price, because I mean the leaks we didn't know were true, but I didn't want to take a risk, so I just went ahead and sold them at $60. They were like priced around like $67, $65, but after the leak and after the official reveal, they're down at like 50. So yeah, I didn't lose too much money because I bought these at like $35 to $40, so I still profited a little bit. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Did you guys want Fenrir or did you want the unicorn? Let me know. And speaking of unicorns, since it didn't get the OT printing, I was expecting these to go up a little bit higher. But it looks like they haven't seen too much movement. They're still sitting around like $25-ish, $26-ish, which is what I kind of saw them at about a week ago. So they haven't seen too much movement, but keep your eye on these, because I think since this one missed the OTS printing, I think these will keep going up higher, since we only have 1 printing of it now and you need 3 of these in the deck. So I wouldn't be surprised if these hit that $30 to $40 mark later on. Alright, so now on to the next card is Dark Magician Girl from the 2022 10. So these were bottoming out at like under $16, and I noticed they started to go up in price a bit. Now listings start to reach that $18 mark, $18, $18.29, $18 mark. But yeah, this is one of those cards that started off pretty high. I think I remember when these released, they were like at $25, then they started to drop, but it looks like now they're starting to go back up. And I'm not surprised about this either, because it's one of those collector pieces that for anyone that collects Dark Magician Girls, it's a one-of-a-kind printing. This is like its first art like this, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so we have like 1 art, 2 art, 3 art, 4 art. This is a different one. So yeah, it's one of its only printings that's like this in this artwork, so I wouldn't be surprised if this continues to go up even further. This could probably hit that $50 mark later on. I would pick these up right now and just keep them for long-term investment. So this next card was brought to my attention by one of my teammates, Nivek. It's the Elemental Hero Flame Wingman from the K series. So I'm not sure how many of you guys are familiar with the K series, but the K series was like a group of like 9 cards that were given out to as replacements for like counterfeit cards that Upper Deck gave out. We have the Wikipedia page just to confirm that. So K series is the unofficial name given to a group of 9 cards which were offered by Konami to replace counterfeit cards which had been distributed by Upper Deck Entertainment. So this was one of the cards that was part of the K series, and he actually bought one for like $60. And even on eBay, they're starting to go for a little bit higher than that. So we have damage at 75, lightly played at 80, and then 100 for lightly played as well. And then after that, the near mint start to hit that $150 mark. So let me know what you guys think about that. This is one of those, I guess, collector pieces. If you are a collector of the K series, it's like 9 other cards, but it's one of those cards that I think has potential to go up, because if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan or a Yu-Gi-Oh collector and you just want to have like, you know, cards that are a big part of the game and like are unique, this is probably one of those pickups you want to have. So Nightmare Corruptor Iblis is actually one of those cards that we talked about in our market watch like 2 market watches ago, and these were sitting around like $67, but it looks like well, let's talk about the Ultra Rare first. It looks like the Ultra Rare, which was at $67, is starting to hit that $13, $14, $14.20, $14.25, $14.34, and let's see the second page. Well, there's 43 listings on here, so $14.34 is what we're gonna put it at. But yeah, basically doubled in price in like 2 weeks, which is pretty crazy. Let's look at the secret rare now. The secret rare was at like under $20, and it looks like moderately played starts at 20. Then we have near mint at like 21, $22, and then they start to hit that $25 mark, and then $30 after that, and then $35 after that. Wow, that's crazy. Let me know what if you guys were able to pick up some Nightmare Corruptor Iblis before this price jump. I actually picked mine up from a claim sale that Super Metal Bro J was having, so shout out to him for hooking me up. I got it for like $6, and that was with that I was able to complete my Sprite deck. I'm putting in the side to go against Kashtira, so shout out to Metal Bro J for hooking me up. And the last card we're going to be talking about today is Sforzo Mo Yi. So I was just taking a look at different sets and noticed that Mo Yi was going up in price, so I thought I'd talk about it. So these were sitting like below $4 at the beginning of the month, and it looks like now they're starting to hit that $6, basically $6 with shipping, $6.90, $6.93, $6.95 basically, so like $6 to $7. But yeah, these were at $4 and they're starting to increase to $6 to $7. Let's look at the secret right now. Well, the secret rare was already starting to go up, so secret rares are at 17, 30, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25. So yeah, they're starting to go up a little bit. These dropped down to like under $12 a couple months ago, and yeah, they're starting to increase in price. But the ultra rares are the ones I want to pay attention to, because these were just released in Magnificent Mavens, and I think this was one of those cards I think I put in bulk, so I might need to go dig it up. But yeah, they're starting to hit that $6 to $7 mark, so pay attention to that. Swordsouls are getting, I think, a new monster in Photon Hypernova. I'm not sure if that makes them good or not, but let me know down in the comments what you guys think about that. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's Market Watch. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Also, go follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and our Twitter at Return to the Chans. This is Ricky572, and we'll see you guys next time.